Hello Asma, this is Marcel from Group 5 and I'll be doing the video for the Kali and Elk. Those two machines will be running on my host, and due to some technical issues with Christian's situation, I will be showing two attacks that we would have been doing on M2 since a long time ago I was supposed to do the M2 machine, but in the end we decided for Christian to do it. So instead of my M2 machine, so I'll be doing the two attacks we planned to do before. So what I had set up already was that I created a payload and a malware really using MSF Venom, and I called it Windows Update. Now to simulate a real backdoor attack, which is what I'm going to be doing by the way, I first created a simple an HTTP server so that the victim machine could access my Kali. So this is to simulate where the malware will be online and someone downloads it and runs it. That's why I named it Windows Update, to be more realistic. So now we're on the victim machine, and what I have here is I went onto my Kali, I ran the Windows Update. I have the Windows Update here and I downloaded it. Now before I run it, I already had my MFS, my Metasploit running already set up, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to do exploit, and now it's listening. So when we run it here, run, going on the other, we got something, we type shell, and here we go, we have access to the Metasploit. Yes, this will be the first attack I'll be doing. Now the second attack that I had planned, or we had planned, was a brute force attack, and to do that we used Hydra. Now this is more of a simpler one where all we had to do was have the name of the user on the M2 machine. We had RawQ.txt as our dictionary, which Kali comes with, and we're doing and we're trying to SSH to Metasploit to the Metasploitable. So after typing in this command and running it, it tries to log into the user and tries different passwords until it finds the one that works, and we can see after a few seconds it found that for the host, the IP address of Metasploitable, for the user Mar for Marcel, CHR for Christian, we have the password Vagrant. And yeah, that's pretty much the brute force attack. And the next step is Elk. So the next thing to look at is the Elk stat that I set up, and I use CentOS 7 as it can be seen right here. And all I did was I just installed the ISO for it and followed the user interface for it, so GNOME. And I use, since the Elk is running on the same host as my gateway, all I had to have is in NAT interface, and so I have one right here. So it's on 195. So for this on Elk, I just had to install elkstat, and I just followed the website link that you gave us, Asma, for the lab 1, and I had the Elk installed, so I have Elasticsearch running, Kibana, and Logstash, and it can also be seen from here where Elasticsearch and Kibana, Kibana and Elasticsearch.